All right, we're continuing TOMER DEVORAH, Attributes of Mercy, number 10. Okay, it is Titan Emet LiYaakov. It gives truth to Yaakov. Let's see what does that mean. The name Yaakov is applied to someone of average spiritual stature who conducts himself with truth, faithfully adhering to the strict requirements of the law. Hashem also conducts himself with truth, having compassion for him in a way that is just and fair. Meaning that the idea is that we have a contradiction here between being compassionate and justice. Compassion seems to override the true justice. And the idea is that, no, there is a balance. The balance in the sense that God is going to give us in a way what we deserve, but he's going to do it in a way that we can handle it. He's going to do it in a way that is loving. He's going to do it in a way that is not harsh. Strict doesn't mean necessarily harsh. I want to read to you a piece here that I think might help explain from the book Midos from Rebbetzin Feldbrand. It's a very good book on TOMER DEVORAH. Gives you a lot of practical ideas and understanding. And she says like that: the judgment of Hashem are true, altogether righteous. Rabbi Israel Salenter Zatzal explains that when a person is chastised, the ripple effect have a detrimental impact on his life, children and friends who suffer along with him. If he is condemned to death or in prison, they are punished with him in a way. The children are left fatherless, the wife must function alone, and employees are left without a livelihood. In a court of law, the incidental suffering of the innocent is irrelevant. However, Hashem carefully calibrates all suffering, so no one endures more than necessary. Everyone affected is deserving of at least a small measure of punishment. Only Hashem's justice alone is altogether righteous. So it's really to help us, that's from the Mirtav Meliau. All this is to really understand that everything is calculated. Every pain, everything is, no one is going to suffer for no reason. Everything is, even that family, all that, there's a reason why this family had to go through that. And in a way, it helps us. It helps us understand that everything is calculated, and everything is put into consideration. So what does that teach us? What does that teach us? He says how we have to behave. So too, a person should act towards his fellow Jew of average stature with fairness and faithfulness, and have compassion on him. So, almost like I said before, we're not trying to get the person, meaning we should, when someone did something wrong to us, he should try to be truthful and should think, okay, if someone needs to be fired, right, let's say, or because he did something wrong, or someone needs to be put in such a situation, then he should think of all the ramification connected to that person. But he should be fair. It should make sense when one did with someone else. So we need to have to be true, honest, and compassionate in the same time. Meaning it has to sound fair, right? So there's two sources that it gives here. Treating your fellow Jew with fairness means treating him the way you want to be treated. Just as a man interacts with others, so does Hashem relate to him. That's a very important thing. If you were in that person, always think, if you were in that person's position, what would you do? What would you feel? And what do you want to be done to you in terms of fairness? And then it will help you have clarity on how to deal with that person. Just prior to his death, a man is asked if he treated his fellow with kindness. If the answer is yes, his soul is extradited with ease. So it's really talking about the way we treat others and conduct himself with others. God always interact with you, not with vengeance or anger or, give double grudge. God is 100% fair. Thus, it's just good. Whenever we interact with other people, they have to feel that, even if it's in terms of cause and effect and consequences from actions they have done, whether it's right or wrong, they have to sense that, you know what, it's fair. It's fair that he did that. I deserve that. It's honest. Obviously, not everybody's going to react like that, but that's not your business. Your business is to treat everyone in a specific, in a way that is, they make other people feel it's fair. And we're speaking about the average person specifically. All right, I think it's a simple one, short, but a big one, in many ways. It's the midah of emes, which here it's called faithfulness. We have to be faithful in being faithful like God in us, and then treating us the proper way. Anyway, this is the idea. Baruch Adonai L'olam, Amen ve'Amen.